programme nouveau qui est environ dans le programme méthadone. Le temps de finir la littérature à travers le monde et l'expérience dans les autres pays, nous pensons que méthadone, c'est une dépendance qui est difficile pour sortir là-dedans, alors qu'il y a une alternative. Et c'est là qu'on fait une pense à Suboxone et naltrexone. Et le professeur Hall s'est confirmé que c'est le parfait qu'on va dire à suivre pour l'avenir. Parce que méthadone peut créer beaucoup de problèmes. Méthadone, pour une madame qui est enceinte, il crée une complication pour le bébé. Alors, pour une raison scientifique, qu'il peut décider pour faire une alternative dans son traitement pour les gens qui sont dépendants de l'opiacé. Pour les gens qui ont déjà le méthadone, nous pouvons continuer le programme. Mais pour les nouveaux, nous pouvons dire, au lieu qu'ils deviennent dépendants pour la vie de méthadone, nous avons besoin de donner la chance qu'ils deviennent un acteur productif dans la société. Et c'est pour ça que nous pensons à sa alternative qui est meilleure et qui fait faire ses preuves dans les autres pays. Mais avant qu'il ne commence le programme, nous fait un screening. Parce que vous connaissez n'importe qui qui est dépendant de la drogue, nous sommes capables de faire les sorties là-dedans. Mais nous sommes motivés. Et pour les motiver, nous devons faire un screening. Et quand nous pouvons faire le screening, et à la suite de ce screening-là, pour guetter quel est le traitement le plus approprié pour la personne. Il n'est pas pour pouvoir dire one size fits all, mais pour pouvoir dire individualise le traitement pour la personne.
People on methadone have and exposed to chronic opiate use have much poorer health. They have 13 times the risk of cardiovascular disease compared to the rest of the population. Our naturally occurring opiates in our body are instrumental in that ageing process, and really what we're doing by putting someone on methadone is to facilitate that ageing process. And so we're looking at, by exposing people to chronic opiates, you actually increase the rate of chronic disease, ageing disease within that population. If you look at heroin, people on methadone, you'll actually see that. You see the premature greying of the hair around the temples, you'll see the skin. So one of the alternative pharmacotherapies that's been around, which is medicines that's been around since 1975, is an opiate antagonist. So it's not dependent producing. If you or I took it, it wouldn't do anything to us at all. If you do have naltrexone in your system and you went out and used heroin, you wouldn't get an effect. If you can have people taking oral naltrexone, it creates a window of opportunity for change, which is where your psychosocial and your family reintegration and education and training, getting people back into the community. Young people who start to dabble, who live at home with mum and dad and perhaps are still going to school or have a job, and they have a lot of social fabric already in place. And they're very good candidates for oral naltrexone because they've just got themselves involved in drug use and they've gone astray a little bit. So I think for that group who have recently been introduced to narcotics, injecting and have then lost their way, to oral naltrexone is probably very good. But if you can get naltrexone into someone, you create a window of opportunity for life change. If you've been using for a longer period of time, you may need to have someone on longer, but it is the window. If you don't have the psychosocial framework there to ship people, you simply have them treading water. Oral naltrexone may look expensive to start off with, but if you can demonstrate that there is a cost effectiveness because you're not utilising those other resources and you're not infecting other parts of the community and you're not allowing more people to be drawn into drug use, then you're ahead. I think what you do with methadone is you trap someone into a different lifestyle for 10 years or 15 years of their life, where they're still engaging in the narcotic network. Suboxone is a synthetic opiate, partial opiate. It may have some merit over methadone in as much as you can't overdose on it. It still suffers from the same issue that you can go and use other drugs and you don't necessarily reintegrate into the community. And I think Suboxone in this context is being used as, it's very difficult to withdraw people from methadone if you ever wanted to. This is a long-acting, this is a very addictive substance you've got. You have a real problem in terms of, dependent population. Heroin withdrawal is easy. Methadone withdrawal is difficult. But one of the ways to do that is to ship people onto Suboxone and then you can withdraw them much more easily on Suboxone than you can from methadone. So as a move in that direction, that's one of the values of Suboxone.